Hi everybody, Rick here from Paxos Travel Guide, the website all about the wonderful Greek island of Paxos. What am I talking about this week? Well, last week I reintroduced my website, which has had significant work done to it since the original video that I posted on YouTube. So I thought I'd follow the logical sequence of the posts that I've created to date, only a couple more to go by the way, and start with what is Paxos like? Simply a stunning Greek island. I explained how to navigate my website. I'm hoping that how I've constructed it will be helpful to you and make things easier. I'll read this. What is Paxos like? It is simply a stunning Greek island. If you're looking for a lovely, small, picturesque, chilled Greek island, which is easy to get around with lots to see and do, great food and drinks and a relaxed atmosphere, then go to Paxos. I should get a commission for this, shouldn't I? That sounds good, and that's all my own words. Oh, sorry, I didn't say in the last video that all the content has been created. Sorry, my chair's creaking here. Must stop that, that's very unprofessional. All the content on my website is my own, all the experiences are my own, all the photos are my own, all the words are my own. If I mention somewhere that I haven't been to or something that I haven't done, I will say so. Everything else is entirely my own personal experiences, which I hope you will find helpful. Hopefully they'll convince you to book a holiday to Paxos, or that if you're already going to Paxos, the information will make your stay a little bit better. Hopefully you'll find this helpful. Anyway, back to the post. What are my highlights of Paxos? Interesting question. I think the first one is the main one. It's the atmosphere of the island. It's a very small island. Come on to how small later. It's very, very relaxed, very chilled. It's almost Caribbean-esque with the vibe that you get there. We spent a week there the first time we went, and we were very, very relaxed after a week, which is unusual because a week's normally not enough time to unwind and forgotten my words here, unwind and relax and forget the day-to-day trials and tribulations of life. But a week performed miracles for us because it is such a lovely laid-back place. Sorry, that's bothering me. 2 weeks is a different matter altogether. After 2 weeks there at Hotel Bastas in Laka, no, I'm not being paid to say that. We are paying customers there twice and loved it. Biggest recommendation I can give for a hotel is to go back the next year. Yeah, 2 years, 2 weeks was enough for me to almost switch off from the human race. I've forgotten what shoes were. A tie, what was that? Work. I'd really, really gone into this complete holiday mode place, drifting around aimlessly and happily. It was a remarkable transformation, which isn't bad going considering that Paxos is not that far away, just south of Corfu. So that's my number one thing about Paxos, is the atmosphere, the feeling. The size of the island. Paxos is a small island, 76 square kilometres. What does that actually mean, 76 square kilometres? Not a lot. Check out the post, How Big is Paxos, where I tell you how big Paxos is. The stunning scenery of Paxos. Yes, it's lovely. Crystal clear blue waters, lovely olive groves, beaches. It's just lovely. Taking photos on the island. I'm a photographer. Get me out and about on a lovely Greek island and I could spend forever just wandering around taking photos. Absolutely loved it, got some great photos. My big favourite was the sunrises. I did a sunrise shoot in Laka, one in Logos and one in Geos. Also one on an unnamed beach on the outskirts of Laka. Those are the three main, well, Laka's a village, Logos is a village, Geos is a town. Three main well, they're not conurbations, are they? 2 main villages and the capital, Gaios. That'll do it. The climate, August, meltingly hot, gorgeous, love it, sunshine every day, apart from the day it rained. We won't talk about that now. The mix of people on the island, Paxos is predominantly visited by English tourists, Italian tourists and Greek tourists. Obviously there are other nations there, but I think that's the majority there, and it's a lovely mix of European nations. I love how you get to the island. There is no airport. You have to get a boat there unless you're incredibly rich and have a helicopter. I'm not, maybe next year. But you get the ferry normally from Corfu into the new port at Gaios. When I say new port at Gaios, it's a concrete hard standing with a shop. That's it. Don't expect anything more because there isn't. So easy to get around the island. Yeah, it's tiny. You can drive top to bottom in half an hour on a bad day if there's goats in the way. And then there's Paxos, of course, the even smaller Greek island. I wouldn't say even nicer, equally nice, but even smaller. Eating and drinking. I managed to have stifado in 5 different restaurants on 5 consecutive nights. That's how good it was. We also ordered the house wine in most of the restaurants, and one time in 14 it wasn't absolutely lovely. That's unheard of. Not for wine snobs or anything. My daily journal. I was on holiday, but I decided before we went back to Paxos that I was going to make this website. So every day I would write down what we'd done, where we'd been, what we'd eaten, what we had to drink, everything. And this is the first time I know exactly what I did on a holiday, start to finish. Hour every day on my iPad, capturing everything, and that formed the basis of some of the posts you'll find on my website. Finally, a word about me. All about me, really. I am writing this as a paying customer of everything we did and everywhere we went. The hotel, flights and transfer were all booked independently. My views are my own views. No one has paid me to write nice things about that hotel or restaurant. I am a freelance photographer and writer based on Dorset and the south coast of England. And I think that will do me for now. So thank you for spending 8 minutes of your life with me. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please check out my Paxos Travel Guide website, which is being updated regularly, along with a load of photos which are due to be uploaded once I've done them. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now, or as we say in Greece, Yamas.